Hey, that is definitely not.
It was when I was on the class.
Is it classmate?
Schedule's just so crazy. When you start with time, I can't. I think I do it to separate, keep the grades out of changing at the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
When you guys present, by the way, you're going to be presenting somebody else's answers from your group. So make sure you guys are on the same page. Off the same page, but on the same page.
Can answer you.
Yeah.
Is it okay if, like, we answer them individually, but we all put it on the document and then share it with the others?
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you, as long as you're typing individually, you can share with each other electronically. I just want everybody typing. That's kind of the key thing there.
Time I felt invaluable.
Put a space.
No, underlined. See what's the tool thing?
I'll find out. I'll text you.
I'll
text you.
Please, I want to hear it.
And the current week is
Just
I need you to remember like my answer. I wasn't really sure. I didn't exactly understand what that was. I had my hands on this and the way his master's and his class, so I was wrong to teach like this. I got it from the book.
And somebody either found on it that's the only thing that we really can gather in the comment section on WATE. So it could be totally wrong. Yeah, that's what we turned over.
He thought
It's the older
he
one.
would come to my dad and
News all the time.
listen to the answers.
I don't
Well, look at the lie as an older woman.
I was thinking you were coming in at the top here, and then
You wouldn't know where
maybe
this
like
was.
it said that the way his master explained his fun parts while he teach like this.
Just this year,
Do you think that's
report it, doesn't matter what it is, if you think it's a big deal, if you don't.
okay, let me see.
I put Vader.
I'm just going to get all kinds of
Did I cannot feel it from the way for school, you know? Do you think it's been put on the document?
We're good passwords.
Are you serious?
Do not.
Not at all.
Yeah, there's not a good one.
There's a big drum and one track.
Do we answer all the questions?
I don't know what number.
Holiday, authority.
What was it?
contact.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Hey,
We don't want to talk.
What?
because you,
So your shift is, because it's restrooms so convoluted, it becomes more
Starting your class high school. Not a good day. Take Western out.
You all the way down Western?
Yeah, all the way down Western from Bell Road. Yeah. It takes about 20 minutes. Yeah, now that they've opened up Western.
Yeah.
When it was 2 lanes, forget it.
Ridgedale Road.
Now that's what, how would you think to Ridgedale? Would you go down Baltimore?
Well, I would, house, put some,
Middle Road,
Amherst.
Amherst. That's where my son goes to school.
But you know, on the bus.
Okay.
Go that way, so.
Oh, you ride the bus in the morning? You would have to have an incentive to ride the Ridgedale bus.
It's required, it's employed.
Oh, is it? Reminds me.
I had some fun times on
I can imagine. I hear about the rides on the bus here.
I know, but like, dang.
Never.
Remember, like, I was just like,
You don't have to do no check.
You're not kidding. Shaw Road is pretty good too. Shaw connects Oak Ridge Highway and Hill Highway. It's scary to drive that one. I work for UPS.
It is, I don't try to do that.
The UPS statistics show the most accidents on the road in Knoxville is Shaw Road because it's so narrow. They're done by
I didn't know we could now.
The scariest road.
So when they get in a fight, it's really
Is another ridge in the road. You're going down that.
Have you ever, yeah, it's really worth to bring another baby down. Oh my, it's so You're my dog, my dog, it's not even so.
I'm used to this.
I did, they're sitting. The boxer makes a lot of
Issues.
You ready to get intergroup communication? Are we finished? We're all done, the script's done? No? Getting there?
Script.
Script, please?
You see script?
No?
Okay. Interior.
What are you doing with your iPad?
Rambling.
Actually, yeah. So number 2 is there.
How do you spell that?
Oh, I spelled it.
Hold up.
There.
Yeah. We got about 2 minutes, guys.
Did you say 10 or 2 minutes?
2.
I think it's really like a 5, I was like, what? Never mind.
You have it?
Yeah, but I'm. That's okay. Yes, sir.
How far are you guys?
I have 8 in the hand.
I have 6 and 7 done. I have 4 and 5 done.
So if you added all that together, how many would it be?
We're done.
All of it. We're basically done.
We're just typing.
We just
it out.
like, we have to get the.
Yeah, we just have to.
Guys, how far are you?
Alright, 8.
Is everybody done? Just
Are we writing them down on our paper too?
Okay, I'll just.
Because I can't fit all our numbers into
I can't.
And you guys are finished.
Sure, like a paragraph.
No, I didn't.
That's good.
did. I had them.
No, I didn't.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start with the group that's finished. You guys are gonna have to explain each other's answers. This is the key. You're not done? Okay, well, one of you two, you know, present one of the others.
It was on the phone.
Okay, so who did number 1? You do number 1. You present number 1. It's group work. You guys all have to know all the answers.
Like,
Yeah. Just what's the answer to number 1?
unlawful and unsafe.
Oh, that's what I said.
Unlawful and unsafe. Let's see what the fine people at this company
What's number 2?
unlawful and unsafe are actually answers they get. What other reasons? How many of you guys did number 1? Did you guys do number 1 over here?
She did it.
Yes. What did you guys put down for number 1?
It was
Hey, hey, hey.
It was unlawful, and it felt a slave should know that they but so they was master.
Okay, there you go. Do we have another unlawful? Do you guys have number 1 finished?
I put unlawful.
Unlawful? And unsafe? Okay, so we kind of got that one pretty much, these 2 words next to each other. That was pretty good. Here's a couple of other answers that the guide offers. If you give a person an inch, he will take an L, implying that giving him any amount of privilege or freedom could lead to ultimate independence. He says that a slave should know nothing but to obey his master. He claims that reading would spoil or ruin Douglas. He claims that it would make Douglas unfit for slavery and unmanageable. He says that Douglas would be of no value to his master. And finally, he remarks that leading to learning to read would make Douglas discontented and unhappy. Okay, so do you guys have an answer for number 2 yet?
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that was my question, trying to answer that question.
Or the word that could replace spoiled would be impaired.
Would it be to what?
Impaired.
Spoiled to be impaired? Okay, yeah, in that context, I would agree. What did you guys jot down for number 2?
I said learning would ruin the slavery in the world.
Ruin,
He thought he
yeah.
would become
What about-
ruin.
Ruin,
Number
Thought he wouldn't become
Ruin.
manageable.
okay.
Wouldn't obey.
So there are, once again, there are a lot of things. I like this group's answer, impaired. I mean, I would not have thought of that one, but I mean, it really works there. It might not work in a different context, but it really works there. It just kind of shows how you can kind of bend words however you know, a lot of the time to make them mean what you want them to mean. Okay, number 3. What does Mr. Alt predict would happen to Douglas if he learns to read? You guys, let's get this one.
Oh, okay. Disconnect him and make him unhappy.
Disconnect him and make him unhappy?
That's how he feels.
Oh, yeah. No, that's like verbatim what the teacher's edition. What did you guys put down?
I said that he predicted that learning to read would make Douglas a useless and disobeying slave.
Absolutely. What about you guys for number 3?
He thought he would become unmanageable.
Hey.
I can't talk today.
Unmanageable.
Unmanageable and wouldn't obey his master.
Yep. What about you guys?
I said
His revelation was that his master
Okay.
didn't.
Okay, so we've been through all these. We got a couple more left. We're going to go on a speed round right now because it took a little longer to answer some of these questions for some people. Okay, number 4, let's hear your answer.
his revelation was that his master didn't want him to be educated. He was sad that he wasn't allowed to learn, but also glad to know why he wasn't allowed to learn.
I like that answer, that's good. Yeah.
I quoted what it said. I now understand what has been the most perplexing difficulty to lift the white man's power to enslave black men, and it saddens him because of the truth of the statement, and it gladdens him because he knows that he can overcome the obstacle.
Absolutely.
You see what he did there, by the way? Textual evidence. That's always try. There you go. See what she did there? Textual evidence. That's what you're looking for. Is, I mean, to say this is why. I mean, because they're going to believe you more often than not if you're looking for the text. Let's go on to number 5. You guys hit number 5 because they hit 4 first.
The mood changes. It makes the paragraph sound more, I guess, triumphant in what he's doing, and it changes, I guess, at the end of 2.
Another terrific answer. It changes tone from kind of sad to triumphant to victorious. All those good things. I mean, exactly. Let's hear it number 6, guys.
The reason why he wanted to learn to read was so he could feel like he was just more than a slave and could become more than just a slave. Like, he would be able to overcome.
I didn't know he got
Yeah, kind of reclaim his humanity, right? Kind of be a full person. Number 7. You guys are just knocking all these out of the park. It's kind of unfair. I mean, I like to say no occasionally. Number 7.
I felt that he said it would make him unhappy and that whatever makes his master happy does not make them less happy.
Yep. What they said, by the way, over there, what convinces Douglas that Mr. Hall's opinion for learning is spoiled? He says that, yeah, it would make him unhappy. Okay. Number 8, what do you guys have?
Oh, I did.
What did you do?
Just exit out of that.
You guys don't have number 8?
Yeah. His master didn't want him to learn, so he becomes more determined to learn.
Just cancel, bro.
Just hit cancel.
So basically he's doing what?
So basically he's doing what?
So basically he's doing what? Sum it up in words that a 5-year-old could understand.
His owner didn't want him to learn, so he wants to learn.
Exactly. He's oppositional, right? It's a disorder, I think. But it's good. Number 9, this group right here, we're skipping over y'all. Michael, tell me number 9.
Oh, it's ironic because his master did not want him to read, didn't want him to learn how to read, yet he did, and then he pretty much owed it to his master for instructing him to read because he told him not to. So he did against what he said.
That's a great answer. That is a good answer. Okay. So now we're going to finish up. We're going to reflect. Okay, so what we learned? We learned irony. What's irony?
Ironic.
We know Michael just knows what it is because he said it.
Yeah, that's
When
right.
you do something or stop doing something, and then never mind.
Now, remember the word opposite when we're thinking of irony. That's part of it. I mean, not everything that's opposite is ironic. But what was the example I gave earlier?
You stop eating ice cream. A couple of days, you get in shaving fit.
Yeah.
Then you get hit by an ice cream truck.
Yeah. You guys think of anything ironic over here?
Got you. A truck full of tires and gets a flat tire. But
Yeah.
let's go off on memory if we sell things like that.
A truck full of tires gets a flat tire. Kind of ironic. You guys have anyone? You guys have all the information in the world right in front of you?
Yep, computer. No.
You guys can figure out ironic.
Okay.
Okay, we're also...
No, she's saying use your brain.
Computer's not my brain.
Stop using the computer.
Okay, we're also using context clues. We did a great job of that as we were going through. We also identified the mood of a passage, which we did a fine job of. What were the 2 moods that we saw in this passage again? How did it start out?
Happy.
Depressive.
Depressing. So remember, we're talking about,
Never mind.
okay, yeah, he was not allowed to do this. But in the end, how did it end?
Happy.
Happy, triumphant. He was overcoming what his master was saying. Here's the knowledge we hopefully gained on the side. We learned a little bit more about Frederick Douglass, and we've learned a little bit what it's like to be a slave. Okay? Just a few more of the conditions, not only the physical chains of enslavement, but the mental stuff that they're imposing on you too. And that's the worst. You don't know your birthday. You don't know all these simple things that kind of make us people. Pigs don't know their birthdays. I'm sorry? You don't know your mother and father. You've been sold. You've been ripped apart from them at birth. I mean, it's just, we got to remember all those little things. So now we're going to write. We've got 4 minutes. We're going to reflect on today's lesson. We're going to discuss the following question in this little writing assignment. You can type it. You can draw it out with a pen. whichever you're more comfortable with. What are some ways you could share this learning with your parents or family? Okay? Do not stop writing until the bell rings.
Wait, what? I think they should aspire to that.
Yeah. Do not stop writing until you can your work.
Meet these the quality of the narrative.
Okay, so let's start writing and stop talking, please.
Reflection.
Wait,
I'm talking
do you
about
want us to actually write this down, or
exceeds
do
the
you want us to
quality
do
of.
that?
Yeah, it's based on my opinion.
How many
I'm
times
not
is it?
saying that, but wouldn't that be an opinion? Because someone could say that it's not really like.
So most of
It's based on the opinions
Some of
that-
them like exactly like your parents are best.
No, because
It's a worst.
I mean, I think that
It's so funny.
Hey, you're typing. You're reflecting. You're reflecting.
You guys don't.
Can we type it?
Yeah. You've been listening.
The bell just rang, big bell.
Not your bell. That's not the bell. That's a bell, not the bell.
No, that's on every
Bet on
day.
it.
It needs to be definite article.
Bet on it.
The.
It really classically.
No. I'm going to the bathroom.
Totally.
Hey, just do me a favor real quick. Grab up your thought. Close your computer.
You want to hear my answer to those?
It's a great
No,
answer.
that's probably Colton Hartlett.
It says, I said I would spare my parents the hours of torture.
Oh my.
It's typed on my computer.
Terrible, terrible.
Tell us how you really.
That's
I could email this
Cameron. She
myself.
tells everybody. what
Show my
she
I give my sister a book.
I mean, I don't have to do it.
She's like, I don't know.
I started off by yelling.
I mean, they know already.
Yeah.
Absolutely, if you don't mind the smell of like real food in there.
I got a week.
Well, maybe don't get smell it.
You jerk.
What?
Do it on my snap and now it's all mixed up.
Oh man, I got
It is. So even. I don't know. Right. No. Well, you can't. Go ahead, Morgan.
So that means you got what Whitney out too. I'm going around.
Why do we always bump into each other?
Come on, Mikey, let's go. Let's go, because every time you touch somebody, you gotta fall on your butt.
What? What?
Say, no, come. You come.
We're gonna do this again.
Music.
Wasted the whole class. She still didn't notice.
Do not start this class, you all. We're going Cool. Where you sit?
You're right next to me, pal. It's on you now. Now.
Not right next to you.
No, why would I?
It's weird. It's like salt. Oh my god, I just pulled Spider-Man. Dylan, come here. Oh, I like the words to see it, man. Oh, you killed me!
Go find out yourself.
I bashed my brain. Because
I got like the words.
I can do that, but I can actually do it.
I'm not going to try. Where do I sit again? What do you see right there trying to trip me?
Lean like that. You gotta use this part first.
Man, I wanted to get away from
See, I decided to come back and see what I see. You decided to come back and try to give me a hug.
Oh, shut
Okay,
up.
your turn.
And you sit right over there. I'm in the same spot. Again. And I'm trying to take a
If Caleb talks to me, I'm gonna have to force him to punch him.
Did you enjoy it?
Forcefully. How was you I have no problem against Caleb. I just don't want to talk to somebody right now. Not because. Ah! I'm gonna sit.
What?
Go tell your kid.
It has been a bad.
No! It's like a combo breaker.
Crooks.